times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Power football with the run.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Reads it, fires complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grover. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And how about the defense here? Oftentimes in these 2-minute type situations, you're just sort of in this prevent mode. You're trying to force the opponent to kick a field goal and not score a touchdown, but they're still being aggressive. They're out there still trying to make plays, and how about that effort creating the takeaway?
Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Here's a heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Touchdown, Hawaii! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Gets away from one. He's got space. He's loose on the right. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Warriors.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The UMass offense returns to the field. They'll run it. Creates a little room. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Minutemen needing just a few inches to convert on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Lost one deep down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking for space. It's Hood. Nothing doing again. A third straight stop behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Quick spin on the run. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Working that left side now. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Under fire. Got a little space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keep. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Hawaii. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. They'll ride the hot hand. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Runs through the tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off play action on 1st down. Complete to the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it at the 30 and still running. He was oh so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. To the air, it's Hairston. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Just threw that one way too far.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. UMass quickly back to the line. Just keeps slinging it. Big fella moving. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UMass! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Gives it on the option. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Fires to the right. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? There he goes! Touchdown, Minutemen! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Trying play action. Unloads it downfield. He's got it at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Hairston. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Smith. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Might be calling a hot route. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. UMass quickly back to the line.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado State was far from the friendly confines of Fort Collins, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll try to tack 3 more onto this lead late. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score.
I know, buddy.
Stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.